We still have a few scattered showers and not really thunderstorms right now, but this afternoon they were trying to build in that daytime heating. This one near Flat River, that's in St. Francis County, south of St. Louis near Bonne Terre. Boy, you can see the lift there. We didn't have any severe weather today. That's the case again tomorrow. It's the same type of pattern we're seeing every day. You get that heat in the afternoon. High today was 92 degrees, lots of moisture, humidity in the mid-60s, so plenty of juice there, and we did get some of these little showers developing. So right now, these are starting to die. As the daytime heat wanes, these thunderstorms will do so as well. The largest one, or the strongest one that is left over, is over Clinton County in Illinois near Carlisle Lake, but not quite there, and I don't think it's going to get there either. It's kind of sitting and spinning. This is going to rain itself out. There's a little bit of lightning just to the north of Breeze. That's going to be about it. Before long, it will be gone as well. But I want to show you something interesting that we caught here on our radar loop. Look at this little boundary here. That's an outflow boundary. That's cool air, wind from these showers and storms, and it's backing up to the west. Temperature dropped to 76 degrees in St. Charles this afternoon. Keep in mind it was in the lower 90s. That's a big difference. That's a nice little treat when you get these high temperatures. You're wondering when our first freeze could pop in here in St. Louis. I'm getting that question quite often now because typically by the end of October we should be freezing here in St. Louis. Some spots, the Chesterfield Valley and so forth, we did have freezing temperatures this past Saturday night and Sunday morning. However, St. Louis Lambert has not frozen yet. The coldest temperature, 41 degrees. These are temperatures, if you go back to 1970, some years we've had more frost-free days, some we've had less, but overall in general, look at the blue line, it's been rising. So our temperatures are getting warmer. Well, the last time we've had a freeze here in St. Louis was way back on April 15th. So that makes it 187 days so far with no freezing temperatures here in St. Louis. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, and I know green is the mandatory color today, and you're probably wondering why we're not wearing any green. I have a little pin, and that's about it. Well, this is the reason. You see this? See this as I'm walking through here with this little shamrock? Scooter, turn off the mat wall right now. This is why. I don't have anything behind me except a green wall, same color as the shamrock. All the computer graphics are electronically put onto that color, so if I were to wear this color, turn it back on, Scooter, this is what you would see, floating hands and head. So I cannot wear the color green, but we still enjoy St. Patrick's Day even though we can't wear it. Well, you know what? We've been so focused on our beautiful weather here in the St. Louis area that oftentimes we forget what's going on around the world. Well, did you know that globally 2014 could become the hottest year on record? That would be globally. We'll go back and take a look at 2010. That so far is the hottest year on record. It started off very warm and then kind of tapered off just a bit. This year started off very cool, and remember, this is global temperatures. Now it's starting to warm up, and so far we've caught up now to 2010, so it's been very warm middle to the latter part of the year. Why is it so warm at night here in St. Louis and downtown areas? Well, that urban heat island effect that we talk about so often, it keeps the warm air trapped in the inner city because of the concrete, the asphalt, the bricks. They absorb the heat. It does not release it overnight. Therefore, the cooling process is very, very slow, and it really depends on where you live. If you live in the city versus out in the country in the rural areas, look at the difference here. 4 degrees warmer on average than in the outlying areas, 5.2 degrees warmer at night in the city, and 19 days now on average above 90 degrees. Well, the weather continues to change, and that has been the big theme so far this fall. Have you bought your ticket for the roller coaster yet? Well, come on, let's get on. Let's take the ride. So tomorrow, 36. We're going to 39 Friday. Then this weekend, it jumps way into the 50s. Woo! Back down on Tuesday. And that has been the trend all fall. Ups and downs. We're very used to it. We're getting a little dizzy, though, aren't we? And because it's going to be so warm this weekend, southerly flow kicks in. Scattered showers on Saturday. Not a total washout, but scattered. I think that rain is going to come much heavier as we get into Sunday, and we could even see a thunderstorm. That is a possibility. What looks like a clock radio sits silently until it's needed and has the potential to alert you like a smoke detector. Well, the answer could save your life. This is just a drill. That's why the tornado sirens are going off right now.
The National Weather Service's annual tornado drill a few weeks ago was just an exercise.
But the real thing can happen at any time. Even on New Year's Eve, back in 2010, Lewis Place in the city of St. Louis and Sunset Hills were hard hit. Tornadoes outside of the traditional season are certainly unusual, but not impossible. You see and hear this vital warning information right here on News Channel 5, and certainly on our app. But what if it's 2 a.m. and you're sound asleep? That's when having a NOAA weather radio could save your life.
It's a 24-hour service. There's forecast information on it. It all goes automatic from computer to computer, and then it's on the air. It is an actual voice synthesized system. It's not an actual human being. It's a computer talking. So it's automatic, it's very fast. So when we issue a forecast or issue a warning, within seconds, it's going to be going out over the air.
The National Weather Service, NWS, has more than 1,000 transmitters nationwide. They are constantly broadcasting weather information. All you need is a receiver like this, put the batteries in, plug it in, and program it to alert for only your county or the counties around you.
And finally, in the menu it says Set Channel. There are 7 different frequencies of the National Weather Service. And here in St. Louis County, you'll set your radio to frequency number 7, 162.550. This is the transmitter from the National Weather Service office in St. Louis.
This little NOAA weather radio goes along very nicely with our First Alert weather app. You can track the storms on radar, you can listen to the warning, and you can get to a safe place quickly. These multiple ways of getting the message all work together to make a weather-ready nation.
When we're talking about thunderstorms coming, start paying attention. Go check, listen to the radio maybe for a few minutes, find out what's going on, where are the storms. That way you won't get caught by surprise, because there's so much information out there now, nobody should ever get caught by surprise.
A NOAA weather radio is not a huge expense, especially when it has saved lives. We found some as inexpensive as $19. Of course, you can spend much more, over $700 in some cases. You will be able to get your own Midland NOAA weather radio in a special program we have developed with Schnucks, Walgreens, and Orscheln Farm and Home. You will be able to buy the radio starting at the end of March. When we come back, another key to staying safe is as close as your phone.